The final part of today's session is going to focus on building a little bit of understanding about our special education students and why maybe we're not seeing some of the behaviors that we might expect out of all of our students. So first off, I'd like to think that we can all agree that anyone would prefer to feel successful than unsuccessful at anything they do, right? So unfortunately, by the time a student gets to us, they've developed a pretty strong sense of identity of who they are as a student. And sometimes it's going to be really positive, but lots of times it's going to be really negative. So what if I told you that we had the power to change how that student sees themselves? Well, the good news is we do, but the challenging part is, are we going to use that power to improve how that student feels about themselves? Or are we going to continue to reinforce all of the things that they're already telling themselves to keep them at the same level that they have always been at? So to change their mindset, we need to change our mindsets in a lot of ways as well. And, I'll be open through my years of teaching. I've had a lot of these biases and I've had a lot of these misconceptions about students as well. And it's taken years of really getting to know students and getting to know a lot of things about executive functioning and those kind of things to kind of unpack those and move ahead. So as teachers, we've all been very fortunate to really have a strong skill set and a lot of great opportunities to be successful in the school system that we're in. But understanding that not all learners that we're working with are going to have those same skill sets or those same opportunities. So many of our students have not fully developed those skills yet. And because of that, they aren't able to perform their full potential. So just as all teachers are responsible for teaching literacy and numeracy, I'd like to suggest that all teachers should be responsible for teaching students the skills necessary to be successful in our school system. And we think we do that kind of throughout our courses by setting due dates, etc. But we very rarely teach these skills explicitly, especially when it comes to high school. So having all students develop routines that work for them around how they get started on tasks, how they plan and prioritize their tasks, and how they develop their working memory will also help so many other aspects of our job and it'll make our lives a lot easier. So I hope to get some more time in the future to do some more focus sessions so we can concentrate on how to get on the same page and developing these lagging skills so that we have a lot of consistency on how we're working with our students. So the next time that you feel frustrated with a student because you need to repeat some instructions or maybe they didn't complete an assignment on time, try to approach the situation like you would if a student hadn't mastered a concept yet in your class. So if somebody didn't grasp the learning, we'd be patient and we'd take the time with them and we'd understand that we're still building that learning and still building those skills in that area. So take a step back. I know it's tough, but recognize it's not personal. It's not a personal shot at you that they're not getting it done. They just don't have the skill set yet to navigate the school system as effectively as we might have when we are in that system, right? So thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And again, please take a time to do the quick feedback survey. And anytime, talk to me in the hall. And I'm always looking to develop and find ways that can serve you better. So thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.